What's up, everybody? This is AP. Welcome back to my channel. The look that I decided to go for today was something more softer. When I was doing this, I was thinking something along the lines of just a fresh face or something that is interview appropriate. I know when interviews come around, everyone wants to look their best but not overdo it. So I just wanted to come up with this look right here. Something that enhances my features without overdoing it, like scaring the people away, and that's something that we don't want to do. So if you want to know how I achieved this fresh face interview look, then keep on watching. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Thank you so very much. I'm gonna first be starting this off with, oh, I already prepped my face. My hands are already clean. Sorry about that. So now I am looking for one of my favorite concealers. This one really works well. Okay, I'll just go ahead and do a shimmy, a little dance. I'm going to be concealing my under eyes with the Maybelline Better Skin Concealer. And this is in the shade 30, light medium. I like this stuff. This stuff works really well, and it's kind of lightweight for the coverage that it has. It's kind of lightweight, but it has good coverage as well. I'm going to be putting this under my eyes, around my mouth where the dark circles are, like the darkness is. I know it looks like I have a lot, but trust me, the blender is going to blend all this stuff out. I'm also going to put some on the middle of my forehead just to highlight, and then on my chin area as well. I'm going to be taking the Real Techniques Beauty Sponge, and I'm also going to be dampening that with the Maybelline MasterFix Setting Spray. And again, this movement is a pouncing movement. You do not want to swipe it because it'll move the makeup around, and that's something that you don't want. So sorry, I had to adjust my camera for the lighting. It got bright and then dark and then bright again. I was just like, ugh, they need to be able to see this. Gonna be blending that in on my forehead as well. And then I'm gonna be doing the same thing to the other eye. Blend and blend and blend until it's all even. Then I'm going to be going in with the Body Shop All-in-One BB Cream, and this is also in the shade 03. And again, I use this in my very first video. This is the one that's color adapting, so I'm just going to put some on my hand and dot it all over my face. This is the one that you have to stipple in, so I'm going to be using the e.l.f. small stippling brush. You want to stipple this one in so it can release the pigment particles that will color adapt to your skin color. And I think I may have gotten the wrong shade. I feel like it's a little darker in person, but we're going to roll with it because I like it very, very much. I'm so glad I saw this on another YouTube video. I love that stuff. Then I'm going to be going in with the second concealer, and this is the LA Girl Pro Concealer, and this is in the shade Creamy Beige. And it also has that lip gloss applicator that I like so much, so you can just like paint it on underneath. And the reason why I'm doing a double layer, well, okay, so it all exploded like in one swipe. That's why I look like I'm going to be taking it under my eyes and down the center of my nose to highlight. Then I'm going to take that Real Techniques Beauty Sponge again and the same Maybelline MasterFix Setting Spray and just do the same motion as I did the first one. The reason why I'm using it again, another concealer, is because I really want to conceal those dark circles that I have under my eyes. Thank you, Mom and Dad. I really appreciate that. So I have one half done Gonna do the other half. Then I'm gonna be baking that with the Covergirl TrueBlend Minerals, and this is in the shade 405. And I'm gonna be using, what brush is that? The e.l.f. Flawless Concealer brush to set that. Now baking is when you put a loose powder on the areas where you conceal and then let it sit for a few, just to kind of like bake in your skin. And then later on we're gonna dust all that away. So I know it looks crazy right now, but we're gonna fix it in a little bit. Woohoo! Hello music. Then I'm gonna be taking the Real Techniques blush brush, and I actually do not use this for blush, even though it would be perfect. I'm gonna be taking the Maybelline Fit Me Matte and Poreless Powder in the shade 220, which is Natural Beige, and I'm gonna be setting the rest of my face, that BB cream. I'm gonna be setting that while we're baking. Then I'm gonna go ahead and contour with the Beauty Treats Face Powder Contour Collection, and I'm gonna be taking that dark brown shade, and I'm going to use a Crown Duo Fiber brush. I really like this brush, it's really soft. And I'm just gonna be contouring my cheeks. I don't want too strong of a contour, so I'm first gonna go back and forth, and then as you see me swirling it around so that it's kind of vague and blurry and not so sharp. If you go back and forth, you're gonna have a more sharper contour, and then if you swirl it, it's gonna be kind of undefined and sharp. And that's the look that I was going for, since this is more of a calm interview look. Now my cheeks are chiseled and we're still baking. I haven't wiped it away yet. Now we're gonna wipe that extra loose powder away. And that powder was a loose powder, it was not a pressed powder, so you have to be careful because it does get everywhere, which I hate so much. Ugh, I hate it so much. Now I'm going to be adding some blush. I'm gonna go back into that Beauty Treats palette, and I'm gonna use that second to lightest shade. It's a more of a warmy brown shade. That brush is from Walgreens. I think it's called like a Beauty Studio 35 brush. I'm not really sure. The pattern on there made it limited edition, but they still sell that brand, so you guys have to go to Walgreens or CVS and check it out. So I'm done with the blush, and I'm almost done with the face. We're going to add a highlight, and I'm going to be taking the Urban Decay Naked Illuminated, and I'm going to use another one, unknown brush. And the highlight that I'm using is in Luminous, and this is more of a champagne gold highlight. I put it on my cheekbones, on my nose, and on the cupid bow. That's what I was pointing at, and it really accentuates that cupid's bow. Remember, highlighting is something that you do when you want to bring your high points forward towards people. Oh, hey, okay. I'm going to be combing my eyebrows into place. Just combing them today. I'm not going to use that gel today because, again, I don't want them looking too defined. Then I'm going to go in with the Urban Decay Primer Potion in Original and prime my eyelids. This prepares your eyelids for the shadow so it doesn't crease. I'm going to be using the Naked 2 palette from Urban Decay, and I'm going to use the first shade called Foxy with a Coastal Scents brush. I don't know what kind of brush that is, but I'm pretty sure it's just a regular eyeshadow brush. And I'm gonna set that primer. Again, it's a liquid, so you need to set it. I'm gonna set it from brow bone to lid. And right there, you can just tell the difference between setting it and not setting it. Do the same thing on the other side. Then I'm gonna take the highlighter again and just highlight under my eyebrow, and then I'm going to be going into the tear duct with that just to give it a nice pop. Nothing too crazy. Do the same thing on the other side. And there you can see that nice bright pop of highlight, but nothing too much. Now Now I'm going to line my eyes. I'm not doing a wing today, and I'm going to be using the tattoo liner by Kat Von D, and that is in Mad Max Brown. I know it looks black, but it's just a really, really dark brown. What a difference mascara makes. I'm sorry, not mascara, but eyeliner. Oh, it's really amazing. Again, we're not doing a wing. I'm just lining my natural curve. Then I'm going to go back into that Beauty Treats Face Contour Palette, and I'm going to go to that warmy orange shade. And I decided to define my crease a little bit because it kind of looked bare. And I'm also going to be using a Real Techniques, I believe it's Real Techniques, Shade and Blend brush. And what you want to do is when you work in a crease, you want to do a windshield wiper motion and then a swirl motion just to kind of blend it in. And I love this brush because it's so soft. You can blend and blend and blend and blend, and it will not hurt your eyes. So there's a little definition that I have with the liner and the shadow in the crease. Now I'm going to be going in and doing some mascara, one of my favorite parts. This is the Too Faced Better Than Sex Waterproof Mascara. And I showed you the cute packaging. It had raindrops on it, which was amazing to me. Right there, one eye has mascara and the other one does not. And like I said before, it's amazing what, you know, just some mascara can do to an eye. It really defines it, but also makes it pop. Now you could just stop right here and do mascara on the top and then put on a lip and then call it a day. But because I have really long lashes on the top and bottom, I would like to accentuate those. So I'm gonna go ahead and put the same mascara on the bottom lashes. Now the more you coat it, the more prominent they're gonna be. So right there, one eye has them. Now both eyes have them. And see how just long and defined they really are. I really like that look on me, so I go ahead and do the top and bottom. So now it's time for the lips, and since we're making sure that this is interview or meeting appropriate, we're going to do a very, very nude lip, and this is the NYX Soft Matte Lip Cream in Abu Dhabi. I love saying that, Abu Dhabi for Wahhabi. So now I'm going to set all this with the MAC Prep and Prime Fix Plus spray. And that bottle is so cute. It's the travel size one. I got it at the MAC store in our fashion mall here. And I thought it was so cute. And it was half the price. So, yeah, no. And that is it for this look. Thank you guys so very much for watching me and just supporting me. If you have not already, please go subscribe to my channel. Again, I am AP of AP Kiss Beauty. I believe I'm going to be changing that name because I feel like it's a little too much and I'm a little too old for that kind of name. But please go subscribe. It is AP Kiss Beauty. Also follow me on Instagram at AP Kiss Beauty as well. And follow me on Snapchat at AshPZ7. Thank you guys so very much for all your support. Again, this is the interview appropriate look. And I'm going to let you guys look at these awkward photos. And I will hopefully see you guys in the next one. Bye-bye.